All right. So today we're taking a look at Brewmaster, beer brewing simulator. Not the typical game that I usually check out, but this is more a personal, personal interest of mine. I am quite an enjoyer of beer, as my beard might show. I guess. I don't know. I am having a beer at the moment, which I thought would work out correctly with the thing. I'm sorry for hitting the mic. And so yeah, this is more of a personal thing for me, and I thought I'd check out the game. I saw it at E3, and I really thought I'll check it out. Honestly, yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, let's take a look at it. So this game is a brewing simulator. Basically, you make beers through the whole process of making beer. I don't know how much of it is gonna be, but all right. Story objective: open the Brewer's Quarter magazine. Tip: welcome to Brewmaster demo. To get started, pick up the Brewer's Quarter magazine to find a job and recipe. The beer quarterly, sorry, can be found near the entrance of the. Well, yeah, well, it's just right there. Greetings, brewer. Do you know what the best thing about brewing beer is? People want to drink it. Yeah, we do. Few fuck in the world are more popular than a home brewer. Yeah. I sent you a copy of the Brewers Quarterly, a magazine run by the Community Brew Club, including yours truly. Each issue contains a bounty for homebrewers, recipes, articles, and catalog. And last but not least, jobs, which bring me back to your popularity. A brewer's surveys are always in demand. A jobs are a great way to earn an income while increasing a brewer's brasserie. Why not give one a go? All right. Completed job. New sensational citrus and dark matter. All right. So looks to be more of a stout and a pale ale. This one that I'm having right now is an IPA. I am mostly a fan of, well, not mostly. I mean, I like most beers, but it just depends on the mood. And I would say that usually I'd rather go for an IPA or a session or something similar rather than a stout. But every once in a while, I definitely enjoy a stout. More in winter, I would say. Difficulty straightforward. Both are straightforward. So we'll start by the American Pale Ale. Bite size small, contains flavor of citrus. Bonus requirements IBU of at least 220. Okay. Track job. Alright, so I can probably go back now. Complete job. Track job F1. Chef sees the recipe. American Pale Ale extra has a required citrus flavor note. Yes. Okay, so now we have to go probably to recipes. This is Jeff. So Pale Ale. All right, so this is very complex, and again, it's not the typical game that I play. It seems very much of a just a simulator, you know, of actually making beer. So it's very, uh, very detailed, I guess. A great recipe to start out with an extract one. The recipe will show you how to make an American Pale Ale, a style that you likely already know well. It's not too hoppy, and high in alcohol, but it's not a great, or high in alcohol, but it's got great balance between sweetness and hoppiness that is typical from American style hops. Blah blah blah. Equipment, brew container, fermentation container condition. Step one. All right, let's pin recipe first of all. And all right, so let's go to the kitchen. I guess both doors take me there. Yeah. Equipment and ingredients can be found in storage cupboards. All right, so I need open equipment. What do I need first? Add 21 liters of water to brew container and heat up to 65. Still pot. Plastic barrel, fermentation container. I guess stainless pot. Oh, I've got two of them now. Well, let's just actually let's just put it at the bottom. Gonna put it in the bottom. Yeah, there you go. To brew container. Put it in the heat. And can I open it up? Oh, actually, I need water, so let's put it here. Open close tab. How do I open it? Rotate, remove lid V. Okay, there you go. There you go. And it needs 21 liters. So this one is a beer from a local brewery from the Basque country, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Alright, this is gonna take a while. Retrieve malt extract from the freeze it and add to brew container. Malt extract. Okay. Light malt extract. Retrieve. I don't know how much. Honestly. How much did it say? 2 kilos. Okay. Retrieve 2 kilos. Enter. Enter. Alright. Then this one can stay there. That's 1 kilo, and this 1 kilo as well. How much is this going? This is going very slowly. Alright, so we need these two, which we'll have to add afterwards. Retrieve steep staple grain from ingredient cupboard and add to the container. Retrieves black auto pale ale, I guess. How much of it? 400 grams. Okay, retrieve 400 grams. There you go. Put all the ingredients while this is me. And the next. Oh, never mind. I haven't done that, but I'm on it though. Oh, so I'm the one even having to pass the different steps. Interesting. But the game doesn't even keep track of the steps. It's very much a simulator in that respect. No music, for the looks of it. I like the graphics are pretty nice. Quite they're not extremely high definition and shit, but they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice nonetheless. All right, still going. Calendar, advanced. Now we could. Well, we will have to wait until the fermentation, because I assume this is going to be a type of thing that we ferment in the bottle itself. Well, I guess no, because we do have a fermentation barrel. Yeah, fermentation material, so no need to ferment in the bottle. Because usually if you buy one of those kits to make it at home, what happens is that you end up basically letting the beer ferment in the bottle itself. Because you probably don't have all the equipment and stuff, which, you know, makes sense. Alright, 19. Almost there. Kitchen knob. Set temperature. Cancel because this is almost done. 20. And we can get rid of this already. No. The thing is on, by the way. No! No, no, no. Wait, what did you stop? Okay, that's fine. Kitchen knob, temperature. Okay, let's leave it a little bit. How can I check the temperature though? Put the lead on. The water heats up faster if the lead is on. X-ray mode can be activated when looking at containers to view detailed information. J. Oh, there you go. We got the temperature. So we need to wait until it's 65. Alright, so that is going to take a while as well. Let's take a look at the... How long is it going to take, really? Yeah, it's going to take a while. Alright, so let's take a look at the environment. A little house, I guess. Calendar a little bit everywhere. Yeah, got a basement. Can we go through the doors? Open cellar. Okay, cellar is where, I guess, where we keep the beers. Oh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we can have kegs. Looking nice, looking nice. Wonder how much you can customize the place. Huh, because you can customize it quite a lot. Let's get this parrot. Little guy. Alright, see what the temperature is. You exit build mode H. It's gonna take a while. Oh yeah, well I mean I can, of course. Alright, I've increased the temperature to the maximum. Still gonna take a while. So what else do we have here for decorative? Beer festival. Sure, we can get this. I don't know. I guess we'll put it in the kitchen. Let's grab the beer glasses as well. Sunset neon sign. Nah. Let's get the... Oh, untapped. This is a nap. If you don't know about it, this is a app that actually gives you... Basically gives you a location where you can have beers and ratings for beers. You can rate your own beers and so on. Quite useful. Very useful if you're a fan of beers. I do tend to use it. Mostly, I don't necessarily rate as much. Because I can't really be bothered. I guess if I'm, having a beer, usually with friends and stuff, so I'm not gonna, like, take my phone out, like, make a picture or whatever, and then rate my beer. I've done it sometimes, but not all the time, but I do use it mostly to find locations where I can have nice beers. Which is still quite nice. I'm thinking so long. Alright, let's get another one of these. More beer, I don't actually know. Beer advocate, I don't actually know. And I don't actually know those either. It comes with a coaster? Oh, I thought it did. But anyways. Open item menu. So you can do it once you start, it opens directly. Okay. Equally spaced, if possible. And the last one, quite a different one, but works out as well. Well, that's a weird effect. Looks like the bottom is short too. Alright, what else do we have? Seasonal, nothing. Alright, probably not much anyways, this is the demo. Alright, exit the menu. This is 20. This is taking so long. It is a lot of water, though. Understandably. Alright, can we leave? This is not available in... Okay. Why you... I feel like the build mode is a bit broken. It's still appearing as if I was building. Alright, so honestly, there's not much else to do. Other than wait, so yeah. $20, it is 65. Okay. Mod for the freezer and add it to the brew container. Rate 2 minutes per what? I'm not exactly sure what the rate is. X, what does X mean? I don't know. Can I, is there a wait button? No, there is, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, a bit faster, 50. Now it's taking a bit longer. Alright, how do I remove this? T to close watch, okay. Alright, let's open the lead. Let's see if the time rate, the rate doesn't change, but it should, technically. Alright, retrieve the malt and add it to the brew container. Alright. Let's pick it up. And pour in, well, not yet. Let's increase a little bit. And 1, 2. The rate is slowing down as the water gets hotter. Alright, almost there. Let's leave it at that. Honestly, it probably doesn't matter too much if it's not exactly. So pour water, yeah, that is P. Done. So then add, pour. Yep. How do I pour? Increase pouring, okay. I just have to increase, put everything anyways. Alright. Stop pouring. By the way, I can probably reduce the temperature to the minimum. I guess the temperature kind of reduced because of the added of this, which is fine. And then we can increase the pouring, which I need. Light malt extract. Alright. And stop pouring. So we have... How much do we have? Does it say how much we have of malt? Current rate. Alright, and then retrieve some of my ingredients, the cupboard, and add it directly as well. It doesn't say anything about waiting. Place item. Okay. So P. Retrieve, P. Hold water around it for an hour. Tip. Hub of a temperature drops low. Okay. So we need temperature, so we need to increase this. So that's 65. We can, of course, increase this a little bit. So it goes back to 65 for about an hour. Is there a timer that we can set? I guess it's 36, so until 36. 11:36. This is, I guess, still high. Close the lid. No lid, because we have the thing in the item. Okay. I am gonna set it as done. I can still see it, but mostly so I can see the next stuff. So then we can remove this. Okay. And heat wort. Wort is basically the almost made beer, I guess. And yeah. And hit it until boiling. Okay. Yeah. It says here, yeah, wort is a sugar liquid created by adding malt. Then you want that to build, and then you add the fermentation stuff, which we probably could take already. Corn sugar, no. Probably in the fridge, actually. The yeast. There's a lot of yeast stuff. Actually, by the way, there's been a big increase in research in bacteria research because of this. Because of the increased importance in... Well, the importance I wouldn't say, but the increase... how do you say that? Well, the popularity of beer and craft beer. Like, a lot of people are looking for very weird stuff and the weird bacteria, you know, to make the fermentation. So there's been, like, a big increase in stuff. I know this because a friend of my brother has been studying... has been studying stuff, like, chemistry, but, like, chemistry of, like, plants and stuff. And I don't remember the exact name of stuff. And he was struggling to find a thesis, but apparently he was saying that, yeah, a lot of people were actually going towards that because there's a big need for it. Because right now what they do is if they discover a new thing that works very well, they patent it, and then, you know, a lot of breweries need to pay if they want to use it, which is very useful. So quite interesting. Quite interesting. He was studying biology, I guess, but not the engineering biology. I don't know, something like science, but I don't know exactly how the thing. I don't know. It's taking a while, so I guess we can increase. It was a 65 for a while, right? Yeah. I should say a 65 for like an hour. We're already a little bit down technically, but that's fine. So we could leave it for a bit longer. Alright, so if I remove it, it reduces the speed, okay, which is a good thing. Okay. Alright, 65. So I think what I'm going to do is reduce a little bit, just so that the rate is slightly lower. Set temperature. Red minus, okay. Put it a little bit higher. 160, okay. That should be honestly fine. So I don't want it to increase too much. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna drop it one below. It's gonna be negative. It's gonna go, so we're gonna speed up time so it slows down. And then once we're slightly lower, oh, never mind, it's staying perfectly still. Okay, so we can wait for an hour. Alright, it's been a little bit less than half an hour. And 20, 25, 30, it was 32, I think. And a little bit, so we'll leave it a little bit longer. All right, so we'll leave it a little bit longer. And then we'll remove. So remove the thing, and then we have to boil it. All right, remove the thing. What's the time? Let's go a little bit higher, blah, blah, blah. We also were below the temperature. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing, but still. Yeah, can I remove this? Remove, okay. And put it in the sink. Stow item. Very well. Well, let's just leave it there. And remove, and then heat up again to put it to maximum. And hit it up. Put the lid on. For 100. Then retrieve hops from fridge and add to the boil. And boil for 15 minutes. Okay. So now we have to increase it. Retrieve hops. Okay, eel tray. Okay. British hop. Bittering. I don't actually know which ones. Which hops? Okay, it says that. The there you go. Does it say an amount? 200 grams. Okay. I mean 20 grams. Alright. So let's put that there. So yeah, we do need to let it heat up for a while now. So let's speed up time. Alright. So yeah, like you can see, like we're actually almost done. I believe. So you can see it's not actually that hard to make beer. But first of all, it takes time. It takes also more than time. It takes well, equipment as well, especially to make a lot of beer, and well, ingredients that you might not have at home. You know. But yeah, and it's mostly about what you mix with what and how long you put stuff in. And it is from friends that I've made hops at home and stuff. Like what is very hard is to make good beer, right? Okay, so we open the lid. And we put the... Okay, and boil them for 50 minutes. And place item. Alright. Now we just have to boil them for 50 minutes, which is basically until 23 of thing. And it takes, well, a lot of time, basically. And then the thing is, once you're done with all this part, and then we have another time for breed things. Okay, and then it's 50 grams of the others. Of these ones. Okay, interesting. It's complex. Yeah. And then what takes a long time is that once you're done with all of this, you actually have to let it stay for a while. You know? Let it ferment, either in a bottle, in a keg, or whatever. We'll probably see it now that once we have this batch done, we probably have to... Okay, what's the next step after that? It's 10 minutes only. We can probably increase the time. Alright. Until 23, we said. Temperature is increasing, but not much. Ooh, we went overboard by a lot. I wasn't paying attention. Place item, 10 minutes. So it's gonna be quite bad, actually. So 54. And remove both. Remove hops from container. Cool wort to 20 degrees. Alright. So actually, can I put it somewhere else? Use calendar the workshop to skip one day. I can actually. Put it in wood. That's a very nice thing to do. Let's put the lid on. Use calendar to skip one day. Okay. Can do that. Skip one day, advance. Alright, so now it's back to 20 degrees. Retrieve fermentation container from the equipment cupboard. Fermentation container. Interesting. Retrieve fermentation container and then pour wort into the fermentation container. Okay, so remove lid. Remove lid. Pick up. And pour. Honestly, just basically pour everything, so there's not really... I don't know if it matters how we throw it. Okay, stop pouring. As you can see, we've actually lost a decent amount of... you know, if we look, we have 20... We've got almost half a liter of stuff. Retrieve fermentation container. We're into the fermentation container, yes. Retrieve yeast from the freeze. And add fermentation container. And we have the yeast over here. And we pour in. We already have the amount necessary. There you go. Stop pouring. Drop that there. Alright. And then leave to ferment at 20 for 15 days. Tips. Remember to attach the lid, then use the calendar. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a little bit of cleaning, if we can. Because I don't want to stow everything. I'd rather... Is there no bin anywhere under the sink? Usually people have the bin under the sink. No, well, this is going to be my bin. Well, I do have to clean it, so we'll put it in the sink. I mean, this, I don't know how many times you can use hops and stuff. Anyways, maybe for fermented 15 days. So let's do that. Let's wait 15 days. And advance. 15 days is not even that much. Half a month, basically. Maybe we still... I mean, we still have steps, I guess. Interesting. And there is going to be a... Because about the thing about this game is I wonder how deep the simulation is, because there is a sandbox mode, which basically means. All right, let me see. It tells you how long it's been there. Anyways, P. Retrieve other ingredients from the ingredients cupboard and add the fermentation container. Corn, sugar. And we want corn, sugar, which is not here. It's the ingredients container. Corn, sugar, which is how much? 170. Okay, so we need... Oh, this is interesting. So the first ingredient that we actually have to take more than we... How much is this? Oh, there's no... Okay. Well, it's still kind of... It works anyways. Oops. Pour. So we have to pour a little bit, actually. Milliliters, which is actually quite interesting that it tells you milliliters. Never mind, it changes. Okay. 170. Ooh. Okay. And okay. Then retrieve the tube and conditioning container from the cupboard to use the tube to transfer the beer conditioning container to the conditioning container. Okay. So we need the tube and the conditioning container. Conditioning container, which is a keg, basically. Alright, so we put the keg and we put the tube, connect tube, connect tube. Open. That's probably not the way it's supposed to be. Detach tube. Hold to detach tube. Wait. Retrieve the tube and transfer. What was I transferring anything? Okay, yeah. Connect tube. And it's a different way to connect tube. Remove lid and connect tube there. Okay, open. There you go. The physics on this doesn't really work, but that's fine. I guess I should have placed it in a higher position. All right. And then leave to condition for 21 days. So again, yeah, it's like another 21 days after this. As you can see, it takes so there's not that many steps. So as in, there's not that many ingredients and stuff, but there is a lot of like waiting time. And the thing is, there's a lot of, which is why, like breweries, when you see breweries, you end up having, well, each of these steps have a different container, but you have like massive containers, of course, because they're not going to make small batches. But if you make it at home, and the problem is that you need a bunch of small containers. And obviously, it doesn't make any sense to do the whole thing if you're going to make only one bottle. So you end up making a little bit less, and if you want to make it at home, then it takes a lot of space and a lot of equipment already. Let's see if it works well. So connect and connect. Is it somehow faster now? Oh yeah, do you have to open it? No, it's not. That's fine. That's fine. Liquid. All right. Hide X-ray. Well, I just want to know the amount, basically, of liquid. This is going to take a while, so we'll speed up time as well. Doesn't really matter. Like, it's going to complete on its own. Right. Why is it not completely doing it? Can I pour in? No, it doesn't look like it can. There's still a little bit. Well, we've got 20 liters. That's good enough. Close it. And, yeah. Then we'll leave it for 21 days. And we use the calendar. 21 days. And there you go. And I love this as well. It's difficult to keep track, especially if you make it at home. Like to make it exactly 21 days, exactly like an hour, and so on, which does change the beer. All right. Days, almost there. So yeah, I wonder how deep the well, it looks very deep because there's a lot of stats. But yeah, because it'd be interesting to see what happens when you try stuff. You know, live to condition, done. Taste the package. Just bring the conditioning container to the tap of the tasting room. You mean the bean room? Don't look that side. Yep. Taste beer. Tea. Eat, taste beer. All right, let's see what it says. It's gonna be one of those. Pale, yeah, it's quite pale. Carbonation, normal. Hazy. The small batch size, yeah. Slightly malty. Slightly 1.8 off. That's not very good, is it? Has a slightly fruity, but yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good. But it's alright. Probably okay though. It needed at least 20, so definitely a lot more. Contamination 1, but the alpha flavors in the beer. The lower the contamination, the higher the quality of the beer. Contamination can be reduced by good brewing practices, such as leaving the lid off when boiling wort so that the unwanted chemicals can escape. I don't know if I did that. I think I let. Did I remove the, or did I let the lid off? I'm not sure. Full list of the contamination articles in Brewpedia. Okay. Yeah, it's probably also like the exact quantities and stuff, the different like correct temperatures and everything. American Pale Ale. Beer style. Well, it's American Pale Ale. American IPA close to. It is what we wanted, so that's pretty nice. It's not very good. Again, like a decent amount of off flavor, which is more than fruit and spice, which is definitely not good. If your off flavor is bigger than any other flavor, one of the other flavors, is not very good. So beer name. Good question. I don't know what name. I guess not a Belgian bottle. I don't think I'll take it. One of those glasses either. It doesn't really fit in pale ale, I guess. I guess deepest regrets. Deepest regrets. So, it works. Honestly, it's a pretty good name. Because it's not very good, but you know. So American Pale Ale, yeah, that's pretty good. Yep. Bottle. Oh, we only have this. Okay. Because tasting glass, I would rather put like something like this, something like this. This one is weird. It's a bit complex. Yeah, but this one is your typical good beer glass. You know, this is more for Weiss beer. For white beers, but yeah. But this is for stronger beers, I feel, or like darker beers. It's for more like normal beers. So I think we'll take the normal beer. I'm not gonna go too fancy on that. And the label, definitely something interesting. Deep's regret, I love it. Deep's regret like that in his first beer, I guess. Not really anything crazy. Illustration border. Okay, width. Doesn't seem to be changing anything. Roughness, color. I guess it's not because it's not custom. Label template. Illustration, border, illustration. I just want the scale to be bigger, yeah. Actually, this is quite nice. The fact that it kind of goes above the other thing, that's quite nice. Use gradient. No. Metallic, no. Okay. No, I wanted that. Illustration, position Y higher, and scale. Kind of like that. Confirm. Then illustration, the other one. No, that was good. Text banner. The banner, I don't really like this one too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to see if we can remove the border a little bit, you know? So maybe remove well, I don't want the scale. I just want the border to be smaller. Border. Oh, there you go. Text banner border width. Shorter, and we're actually just going to do straight up black, you know? Just a black border. And, yeah. So text banner. We can make it slightly bigger. Or move it lower. Can I move the text lower as well? Beer style test. Well, I mean, beer name text. Kind of just position it same place, make it a bit bigger. We can change the font maybe. Deepest regrets. There's something a bit more. Yeah, that seems good enough. That's cool. That's a cool font. No, it didn't change. I don't really like that you have to kind of confirm, but yeah. Text. Text banner. Place it back. No, that's the banner. No, I want the actual text itself. Beer style text. This is the lower one. A bit bigger. Confirm. Beer name text. Again, we put it lower. We scale it up a little bit. And we change this one to that. We scale it up a little bit more. We confirm, and we can see if we can actually scale. Can I change the scale of just because I would like to scale it, you know, in the y-axis, but not in the x-axis. But that's fine. EBU text scale. 5% is not very strong. Confirm. Volume. Basically a pint. And I guess illustration, we can move it slightly down now. Confirm. All right, there's a lot of stuff actually that you can change, which is quite nice. And I guess you can change the illustration here. Illustration border width. Anyways, confirm. That seems good enough. Package beer. All right. Well, I'm not necessarily super proud of this beer, but it's a first. You know, it's a first. Everything works fine. Contains a flavor note citrus. Well, I did that type of beer, which by default contains that, so I guess that's nice. All right, I'd like to see homebrewer. Okay, I gained a little bit of point. I get 1 point, and I become a homebrewer. Rewards beer tokens can be used to purchase items in the catalog. You can earn beer token from jobs, competitions, reaching a new mastery level, and increasing reputation with local breweries. Commercial slots, once unlocked, can provide additional income each season. Okay. Brewmaster, a magnet with the style of the Brewmaster logo. That works. Cool. All right. I mean, I hoped one more mission, but I guess that is honestly fair enough. Yeah, this camera, I really have to. Well, I am actually. This is the last video that I'm recording in this location. So it should be better afterwards, because right now having this massive window back me is not the best for lighting for sure. But anyways, yeah, cool stuff. To continue playing, what does it mean? Let's get one of those glasses and try to have it. Beer bottle intended for display around the workshop. Intended for display? What do you mean? Beer bottles are intended for display. Beer bottles are intended to be drank. So the untapped one. Get out of here. And can we pour? Yeah, the building mode is a bit. Alright, fair enough. It's for display. Fair enough. I can't move it. It's gonna be in the middle. Oh, I'm gonna put it in the fire. I'm not gonna put it in the fire. Alright, cool. Try to make many beers during the season as you wish. Experimenting is part of the fun. Alright, so I guess now X is build menu, yes. So we've made the thing, but we can go. That's the equipment. Okay, it tells you the equipment. Okay, here it tells you everything. The instructions. I've done this as well. Enter, medium, large. Okay, you can even smell. It's the same thing, but you can change the batch. Interesting. Quite nice. So we can go then again F1. We can take another job. So there is more. Yeah, I thought it gave you the thing, but it's just another. This is the catalog. Picnic cooler. Electric kettle. I guess that's faster. Keg, pumps, tubes. I guess it's not going to be too much. Only the picnic kettle. Price 100, which I can't buy. Oh, yes, I can. Actually, I bought 2 of them. Very nice. Ingredients. Is there any ingredients that we don't have? We got a bunch of malts, actually. Interesting. Cosmetic. And pinned recipes. Alright, so if we go 1, we can also look at more recipes. Alright, interesting. Quite nice indeed. This is just the number of recipes. It seems to be quite a lot. Strong ale, British strong ale, American pale ale, extract. Pale ale. I guess this is, yeah, it's just here it just puts you in different categories and then it gives you the. Okay, interesting. Story. I mean, obviously, you're not gonna have a story here. First job, complete the job. Yeah. Breweries, local breweries, and then more jobs. I guess the other job is just to make a different batter. A stout. Okay, I really like also that they teach you a lot about beer, because I'll definitely learn a bunch. Because you can, highlight the different types of beer, highlight the stuff. It gives you the tips, what the wort is and so on, which is quite nice. So anyways, that was Brewmaster, I believe that was the name. Main menu. Yeah, Brewmaster beer brewing simulator. Quite interesting. I'll definitely play more. I might even have, a chill streaming session with the game. I think, it could be quite fun to talk about beer, have like a beer or something, and try to do stuff. Follow the story. Of course, the story is gonna make you be a little bit more, I guess, immersed in the experience, right? But yeah, quite nice. So that was it, I guess. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. That was fun.